I don't need a fucking chopper, I just sing it by myself. Always sitting all alone, and shawty saying I need help. That's fucking nonsense, need assistance. Getting diamonds on my belt, want it shining when I dance. People looking when I bounce. Don't think I know you, now we homies, cause you see numbers and what I do. Can we chill, yeah, you try to sex, but that shit all goes. When I'm around you, don't feel my best, so what should I do? Heart is pounding, a sinking chest, I'm trying to smoke you. Heart is smoking until my life is at its end. Must be joking, you not pretending to be friends. You fucking tweaking, don't ever just try to talk to me again. My heart is bleeding with feelings, I'm fucking losing all my friends. I'm too drunk, no, I can't see your face. Got a clothes spread all over the place. Why you come and you go on away? Like you never wanted to stay. I'm too drunk, no, I can't see your face. Got a clothes spread all over the place. Why you come and you go on away? Like you never wanted to stay. Enemies, these pussies turn around and take, but not from me. So get the fuck out of my face.
Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're going to learn how to play NBA 2K22 MyCareer in co-op. Just a quick disclaimer, this is done through My League and custom rosters. This isn't done through the regular MyCareer tab, so you won't be able to bring this into the neighborhood. However, if you want to play online with your friends, there's always the option to play My League online. But what me and my buddies do is we just come here, do couch co-op in My League, and it's a great time. So there's quite a few steps to this process. I'm going to do my best to summarize, but hold your breath. We're going to first create a custom player, and then we're going to create a custom roster. We're going to add the player to the roster, then we're going to start a My League file with the custom roster loaded into it. Then we're going to create an expansion team on the My League, and then we're going to turn off trade logic and trade your custom player over to the expansion team. And then you're going to do that with 2 players, so you can have one for yourself and one for your friend, both maxed out 99, and then you're going to player lock them so that it feels like it's MyCareer. So now that we're done with that mouthful, our first step is to create the perfect player. So let's jump in.
Like their aggressiveness coming out of the half. Inside.
Oh, whipski! Oh!
Here's DJ. Going inside.
Okay, so now that we have the game open, we're going to navigate over to the features menu. And we're going to go over to create a player. You're going to obviously hit create a player. Qualifies for world team. I set that to yes because my buddies and I are from Canada. The only thing that really matters is the peak start and peak end. This is going to control how long you're in your prime, so your whole career at 19 to 41. And then also play for winner, financial security, you want them at 0. Loyalty, you want it at 100, so that if your player, their contract expires at the end of the season, they're more likely to re-sign with their original team. Keep your injury types at healthy. There's no point in being injured. Force non-starter off. There's no point in being in the bench. Play initiator, yes, you might as well start plays. And then pick whatever play types you want. After this, in the appearance tab, obviously do whatever you want. Me and my buddies tried to make these look as much like us as possible. My one tip for appearance is when you're doing this, you should switch your hairstyles up. Make them either really eccentric, bright, or long, so that you can tell the difference between all your players when they're on the floor. Because me and my buddies, we're all short white kids, most of us with brown hair. It's a little tough to tell the difference because we all just have short brown hair and we have like pretty much the same shade skin. So the best way to differentiate it is having wacky wild hairstyles. So I put in a little samurai braid. My buddy's got a mohawk. The attributes though, obviously we're gonna max everything to 99. Then we get to tendencies. Tendencies, we're gonna get everything to 100 except for 2 things. Under freelance, roll versus pop, you want 50-50. This will make it so that they roll and pop just as often. And then foul and hard foul, you want them at 0 because there's no point in fouling out of the game. So now we go to hot zones, we make everything hot. That's pretty obvious. Badges, make everything Hall of Fame. except for obviously personality badges, because some unequip others. Those you just do as you please. And then we're going to export player DNA. And you probably are going to have to just add new player, but I'm going to save it on top of my old file. Save player DNA. You need 4 characters for the name. And then complete. So now that you have your perfect player, when you want to make one for your friend, all you have to do now is go to create a player, and then you're going to go down to import player DNA, load, download, and then you're going to pick the one that you just made, import appearance and attributes, and now you have your perfect player without doing all that editing and adjusting. All you have to do is change your vitals, your appearance, your body, shoes, gear, accessories, all that cosmetic shit, and you have a bare bones perfect player. Now that I have me and my 5 homies and my demigod ready to go, we're going to go to create roster. NBA for me, obviously, because I'm a dude. If you're making a chick, good for you. I don't know any chicks that play 2K. We're going to go to 2K Sports roster. You can turn the injuries off later, so you don't need to choose injury free. And now we're going to hold L1 and go all the way over to created players. And when you go here, you're going to go copy to team or copy to free agency. But I like to just copy it to team, because you can use these rosters and play now as well. So if your schedule doesn't match up very often, say that you end up on an East Coast team and your friend ends up on a West Coast team and you only see each other twice in a year, you can just go into play now to play against each other instead of simming through your entire season in my league. So anyway, when you go to the team that you want to attach your player to, there's a 15 player limit, and almost all of these have 17 players. I'll show you guys my my Raptors tattoo later, but we're gonna make some space on the Raptors. There's 17 guys here, so we're gonna need to release 3 into free agency so that there's 14 left on the team. There we go, bye Bonga. And then we're gonna go back to created player, and boom, you're going to press on yourself, copy to team, Toronto Raptors. There we go. And that easily, your 99 overall MyCareer player is on the team of your choice. You can do that with your friend's player as well, either put them on the same team as you or another team of their choice, so you can play head to head, whatever works. And then we're going to save roster. And you can save it as co-op MyCareer. That's what I did. Okay, so now that we have our roster ready to go, we're going to go to My League. And we're going to create a new My League. Press Y or triangle, select roster. User created roster, co-op MyCareer. League expansion. Start in regular season. Then we're going to add our expansion team. This is where you're going to put you and your friends. Either that, or you can just throw them on normal teams and play against each other, whatever works. But we like to be together and play on Hall of Fame. Advance, and then now we're going to pick every team that you uploaded a custom player to. So for me, it'd be the 76ers for my buddy Lane, the Heat for Dallin, the Lakers for Coulter, the Raptors for me, Andrew, and Carl, the Ravens, because that's the expansion team that we're switching over to. Exactly how I like it. I'm going to download a historic draft class. You can do whatever you want, or you can upload your custom characters into a draft class. That's another fun thing to do. But I'm just going to download the Legends, because I like the idea of playing against the Legends as rookies. We're going to swap over to your expansion team, do the expansion draft. My suggestion in the expansion draft is to just look at their defense stats. Draft anybody with like A- to A+ level defense, and that's all you're really going to need, because you're going to have 99 overalls, so those are going to be your scoring options. You might as well just have other dummies that can play defense around you. And now we're going to go to the roster. Before we make any trades, we're going to edit the players because there's something that a lot of people don't know about. You can change all the players' positions and such, and some players are better out of their position. So if you put them in a different position, sometimes their overall will raise. Yeah, you want to press pause and do the quick edit, and then flick the stick up and down to change the position, and then you'll see in the top right corner there the overall goes up or down. My suggestion is find the highest overall, and if there are two positions that have the same, like for Al Horford here, you want to make the smaller position the primary one, because it's just better to guard smaller guys. Obviously, it makes it way easier. So you're gonna capitalize off of that more if you can put them on a smaller person. So you're gonna make him a power forward first, and then a center, and then probably a small forward. Yeah, small forward has 78 overall. Okay, so the last thing we need to do before trading all of our custom players over to the expansion team is head over to My League settings, and you're gonna go over to trades, and you want to turn off trade logic just so that you can swap players freely. You can turn trade logic back on later to have a more realistic experience. So now you go to your roster, and then you basically just want to trade away your worst players for your custom ones. In my case, my custom player is a guard, so I'm gonna trade away TJ McConnell. He's my worst point guard. Sweet. Trade with another team. And where am I? I'm on the Raptors. There we go. Trade TJ McConnell with Riley Cholak. Yes. There we go. Now I'm going to put my homie Carl on here. Who's the next worst guard? I think it's John Wall. Yes, it is. Okay, so now that we have yourself and all your friends loaded onto your expansion team, what we're going to do is head over to the settings, position settings, player lock. You're going to choose yourself or whichever player you want to be. Yeah, this is where we're going to show them how to player lock. So you go, I guess I should explain it. Yeah. You go to options and you hit controller settings right in the middle, and then player lock is the first option there, and you pick whichever position you plan on playing. I'm shooting guard, and you hit pause. Then yeah, do the same thing. And you're power forward. Down's in center because he's heavier.
And the Magic start out with a ball.
See what I mean about the jump ball?
and the dunk. Here's DJ. Hounded by Harris.
Oh God, ankles!
Drives to the hoop. Oh,
there we go.
Right through.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be.
Oh!
Going. Fultz doing a nice job moving the ball.
God damn.
I'm thinking 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Oh! And he's going for the oop here.
Oh!
Alley-oop. He's checked by Carter. Here's the bulldozer.
Oh my God.
Starting to find a rhythm here.
And this
Oh, and one.
By Harris. There's the drive.
Get him.
And this dude is off that line. Here's DJ. And it's
Oh. Uh-oh.
And the double clutch jam. Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team. Fast break. Here we go. Throws it up high.
Oh my God.
Here's DJ. Oh, there's the alley. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Anthony to take the lead.
Oh.
And three. He was red hot. Here's DJ.
Oh my God.
From 3-point range. And he hits it. Oh, but hang on now. Hold everything. The officials want to review it.
Bruh, that one might have saved the game.
For a review of the last second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of this review now. Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Dude, he got that all day. Yeah, he made it. That's a dubski.
The crew has made their decision. The basket is good. He got it off in time.
Let's go.
And even though he had it right from the start.
Let him know, Dowd. Get him LaMarco's face.
So we see the Ravens get the win here. What a performance.
I don't need a fucking chopper, I just sing it by myself. Always chilling all alone, and shawty saying I need help. That's fucking nonsense, need assistance. Getting diamonds on my belt, want it shining when I dance. People looking when I bounce. Don't think I know you. Now we homies, cause you see numbers and what I do. Can we chill? Yeah, you tryna sex, but that shit all goes. When I'm around you, don't feel my best, so what should I do? Heart is pounding, a sinking chest, I'm tryna smoke you. Probably smoking until my life is at its end. Must be joking, you not pretending to be friends. You fucking tweaking, don't ever just try to talk to me again. My heart is bleeding with feelings of fucking losing all my friends. I'm too drunk, no, I can't see your face. Got a clothes spread all over the place. Why you coming?